Welcome back to Manchester. It's Cup third round day, one of the favourite days of every English football fan. We are away to Sheffield Wednesday, and what did I tell you? Told you it'd be on TV, didn't I? 5:30 kick-off. We're on television, away to Sheffield Wednesday, as I've already said. I'm repeating myself already. What a good start. Now, let's have a look. I think you should probably be the one that we trigger the press on, put you on your weaker foot. You, Taron Bowsley, I think we should probably go in hard on you. Yeah, definitely on your weaker foot. We tend to go in hard on forwards anyway. Yeah, he lacks a bit of bravery, so that might put him off. Let's have a look. Anyone else? No, I think that'll do. Okay, line up. Spike Britt's getting a game today. It's a cup game we should be winning, so I'm going to give him a run out. Belotti will go in right back to give Rico Lewis a little bit of a rest. Jasper van der Ven and Hungria are the centre-back pairing. Juan Larios, who I have now recalled from loan, and he's not going to do the inverted full-back role on that side because he's not particularly good at it. He's only like 5'7", I think. Yeah, so as a sort of pseudo centre-back, not overly useful. So he's going wing-back defend. Castellanos is anchor, Lecam. It's a fairly strong lineup. Clevo Dominguez, who I've just promised a bit more playing time to, is up front. Erling Haaland, you'll be pleased to know, has still done absolutely naff all. I'm not even sure. Well, I think he has got a shot on target, but not many since I've been here. Really has been quite disappointing. Theoretically, I could extend his contract for another year, but I don't think that will stop him retiring. So it's probably somewhat pointless. Right. Come on, boys. I expect nothing but a win from this. Right. Okay, no one's really responding. So, at Hillsborough, expecting a dominant performance. What we'll get, who knows? Things have been going okay so far. Mainly at home, to be fair. We got a very good 3-0 win against Liverpool. We've drawn away to Newcastle 1-1 and away to Arsenal 0-0. But honestly, those are two results that, if you'd given me them before the game, I would have taken them off, cracked off the post, and somehow managed to go about 25 yards up the pitch from there before it went out. Was that Bunani with that? Or was it Belotti? Don't know. Somebody. Okay, boys. I'm going to demand more straight off the bat because this is lower division opposition. And Jean-Christophe Lecam has been injured. Marvellous. Just what we wanted. Right, well, Janafi... Yeah, Janafi's going to have to come on and play that role. Thanks, Wednesday. If that was you kicking him, I'm not going to be happy with you. I just vow to destroy your entire team. Right, we're not exactly dominating possession either, are we? I mean, I get the feeling that maybe are they sort of sitting back? Let's go lower tempo. Actually, I'm going to take that off and we're going to work the ball into the box. I think we should be trying to sort of pass our way through this lot. Sango, Dominguez, Bunani. It's a good bit of passing. Bunani. Oh. Maybe there was a better option there. Okay, still haven't hit the target after 20 odd minutes. Not the most impressive. Talking of impressive, Darvic was fantastic in the game against Liverpool. Played really well. Our skipper, of course. So yeah, I was very pleased with him. No, we don't get caught on the counter. Not from a corner. Hey, took one for the team there, Hungria. And doesn't seem to have even been booked for it. How do you escape a booking for that? I do not understand it. Right, don't let them start getting, comfortable in this game. Come on, boys. That was nicely played on. Bunani. Go on. You've got him you've got him on toast there, Sunshine. That looked like it went out, basically. Oh, that was bad. Darvic, give it. Or just go with it. That's fine. Just ignore me completely. Dominguez! Clive Dominguez! Come on! Doing what Erling Haaland apparently can't. And scoring a goal. Talking of people whose contract can be extended, Mamardashvili is also one who can have his contract extended. It doesn't recommend it at all. It seems to think that he is complete waste of space, despite the fact it also describes him as world class. So, depending on what we can find in terms of goalkeepers, then we might just extend his contract anyway, which gives us then obviously more time to find a replacement and to have the cash to do it. Oi! Emerson Hungria, his first goal of the season. And we've taken a firm grip on this one now in front of the away supporters. So we have got a few other people who are wanting to leave. We have a lad called Babadi who did actually play in the last game, because I was sort of like trying to rotate a bit, and I mean he didn't play well, but then he wasn't match sharp either. Excuse me, can we just sort of like tackle the people in blue and white shirts? Beautiful boys. He wants to go. Nico again has basically expressed his interest in going, and we have got an offer in for him. And there's another one, and I can't quite remember his name at the moment, but we have got an offer in for another one as well. So we got a bit of cash hopefully coming in this transfer window that we might be able to use to just sort of prop up a position that we need. Okay, we're controlling possession apparently. Bunani, you really do need to buck your ideas up a bit. This is, I'm not happy with your performance. I'm gonna tell you outright, mate. I'm not happy with it. 6.5 against Sheffield Wednesday. No, son. No, we don't do that. What we do is we dribble around 4 of them and score. Just so you know what I'm expecting. Quite very glad to have Larios back. We only had 23 players registered in the squad. A couple of them, like the now probably crippled for the rest of the season Lacam, were under 21, so didn't count. Didn't need registering at least. But yeah, we have now got 24 registered players in the squad. Probably a few who will be leaving, so there will be gaps that we can fill. Really not sure that the likes of us should be loaning people in, but I mean, if we get desperate for cover, I might just have to resort to a couple of loans, just to sort of give us decent quality players in various slots. Right, Bunani, you've had your chance. Get off my pitch. Antonio Nusa. Yeah, I mean, it's not the position you train, but you've got a right foot, I think. Yeah, and a fairly strong left foot, so I'm sure you can probably do a job. Bunani seems to be determined that he's not going to. Right, you see, there's Babadi, who... He is the one, I think, actually, that we have got the offer in, because I remember he was valued at 32 million. It's 34 million overall, but not all of it is up front. Darvic. Oh, there we go. Too easy. Too easy. You've really got to close down Noah Darvic, who is rapidly becoming my favourite player at this club. He's the skipper for a reason. He's shown fantastic quality in a few games now. Loving his work. Right, I promise you we will play some sort of better opposition, because I know obviously bottom of the table and a championship side isn't exactly stretching us. Right, let's have a look, see who we can get on. Let's get Teco on for a bit of game time. I don't really need to play Babadi, and Alex Scott. Actually, Alex Scott might be another one that we are looking to move on, because he said he wanted to go out on loan. He's 32. Loaning out a 32-year-old so he can get some game time. You can sell him, basically, which could leave us needing sort of like an inside forward. And if we raise enough money, Terje Henningsen, anyone? Just saying. What have we got? Aguirre, do I want him in there? No, probably not. That'll do. I did actually make a change there, didn't I? Yes, Teco. Yes, of course I did. Teco, who's a youngster who has a lot of potential. So, yeah, getting him some game experience at this level will be good. Oh, Al Janafi deflected wide. Okay. Match momentum, we know it's all in our favour. Noah Darvic just swing another quality ball in. Oh, Hungary thought about jumping, but then realised gravity was always going to win, and why bother? Okay, this is another counter-attack from one of our corners. Oh, well done, Brits. First time we've really seen you have to do anything, and you responded well, despite your lack of sharpness. Yeah, we've got some scouting missions. Our scouts that we brought with us from Gladbach have now finally arrived, been given their work permits. Unfortunately, pretty much all of them know like Central Europe, so like Germany, Austria, Switzerland, I think, and Poland. And that's basically it. So we haven't got a great deal of variety in the assignments we can give them, but maybe we can do other things with them. Darvic, oh. Have signed a couple of other scouts who we're waiting for the arrival of, who hopefully will bulk out our South American knowledge, because we haven't really got anyone who knows South America at the moment. I mean, the scouting situation here is somewhat of a mess. The under-21 and under-18s teams are poor, especially the under-18s. There's very little talent coming through in that. So it's quite a rebuild job, actually, weirdly. I mean, the first team looks decent on the surface, but there's not a lot underneath that surface. And if we got a bit of an injury crisis, we could have trouble. As is, looks like we are cruising through to round 4 of the FA Cup. I don't think you necessarily want to be wasting time, do you, De Cruz? I mean, you are 3 down. Just thought you might want to, get on with it. Far be it from me to tell you what to do. I'm not your manager. You do you. Oh, Hutchinson. Maybe they're just trying to keep the score down. I don't know. Gahey? Surely not Mark Gahey. I mean, he would be getting on a bit by this point. So maybe he is at Sheffield Wednesday in the twilight of his career. Who knows? I did see Bukayo Saka was available relatively cheap, but of course he is now 34. So, I mean, I think he was actually out of contract at the end of the season as well. So maybe next season, who knows? We could be rocking Bukayo Saka next season. I don't think he was retiring. Okay. Noosa. You haven't done a lot, have you? Again. I don't think you were all that good last time you played. Still. Doesn't really matter too much in this one. It's been a bit of a cruise. And I've rarely actually spoken about the game, let's be honest. Okay, it's all over. A clean sheet, a comfortable win, and a horrendous injury possibly to Jean-Christophe Lecam. JCLC. Right, well, I mean, there's not really much to say about that particularly. We'll go and see what has happened to Lecam now, and might include the draw for the next round if I can get to it quick enough. But if you don't see it, there'll be a reason. It's because things dragged on and I couldn't get there early enough. Because it's just gone 11 at night and I really do need to get on and get this finished to get to bed, basically. Because it's my last day of work of the year tomorrow, and then I'm off to Germany on Friday. So I really need to try and get this up before I go to Germany. Otherwise, you won't see anything until at least Tuesday. Not that you'll... Will you know that? Maybe you will. I don't know. Depends how quickly you get to these videos. Anyway, I'm going to stop waffling now and crack on. See you in a bit. Okay, quick update before we finish. We have just had the cup draw. We have been drawn at home to Barrow, so no excuse whatsoever for not being in the fifth round. I don't know what league they're in. Vanarama National. So they've had a wonderful time getting here. They will get loads of money for this. Probably help them out enormously, and they can disappear off into the sunset. Now, Lecam is out for 3 weeks, so not ideal. Although it's down to 2 to 3 weeks. Now, looking at the schedule, we have got a couple of Champions League games coming up. We have also, in 3 games' time, got a Manchester derby. So I think that pretty much settles which game you'll see next, doesn't it? So I will get on with Burnley and Fulham, and then it'll be a trip to Old Trafford. And yeah, I don't think... Yeah, I mean... Tottenham and Chelsea are the top 2. We've got them back to back there in April. That's going to be fun. But yeah, this is going to be a nice, interesting end to January, because obviously we still have a little bit of work to do to get through the Champions League. But before that, it will be the Manchester derby, and yeah, that will... Well, certainly won't be before I get back from Germany anyway. But thank you for joining me for this episode. Like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye for now.